Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NGH, National Guild of Hypnotists, Washington chapter meeting today. Excited to be here today. I'm Jody Solberg. I'm the chapter president, and we have a room full of lovely attendees here, including our vice president. So, Jyoti, did you want to come say hello? I'll introduce you. Today.
Hello, everyone.
Yay. And it is the second Saturday of every month for our chapter meetings. And we're excited to have guest speakers. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the chapter, and then we're going to get started with our wonderful speaker, Margolina, who's going to be sharing her wisdom with us today. We're very excited about that. So today, I want to share that it is our first meeting after our big World Hypnotism Day event. So thank you for everybody who came and supported us for that. It's something we have been doing on an annual basis, which is really exciting. And we have 10 chapter meetings throughout the year. So second Saturday of each month at 10 a.m. We get started at 10:30. And we have a little bit of time to chat and set up and everything ahead of time to noon. And then we also have a holiday event, and then we have our World Hypnotism event. So those are our December and January's. You do not have to be a member of National Guild of Hypnotists to be a member of NGHWA. You can if you'd like to, but they are not mutually exclusive of each other. So you can join our chapter for $50 for the whole year. You get listed on our website directory. You get discounts on our events and things that we have going on, and you get to stay more connected with each other. So we would love for you to check out the website. We'll make sure that the link is here for anybody who's watching online later, and we have all the information here as well. But I think everybody here knows all about our chapter, and so I'm going to go ahead and officially get started with what we're really excited about today, which is Anna. And so it is Valentine's Day, so we have a very special presentation from Anna all about grief and love. And so she's going to share more about herself and more about her topic today. I see she has lots of goodies for us, so I'm excited to hear all about it. But Anna, I'm going to have you come up and let you introduce yourself officially, our NGH chapter meeting for February of 2026. And today, Dr. Anna Margolina is going to be sharing with us about grief and love in honor of Valentine's Day. And Anna is a scientist who became a hypnotherapist, energy healer, and mind-body wellness guide. And so she has a very amazing journey. I can't wait for you to share more about what you do. She really shares her wisdom from the perspectives of both Eastern philosophy practices with the precision of Western hypnotherapy and NLP. She draws from things like neuroscience, NLP, hypnotherapy, energy medicine, and she's developed a really unique integrative method which helps to dissolve fears and limitations and create alignment, empowerment, and freedom in her clients. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Dr. Anna Margolina.
I wanted Jody to do it. Just beautiful.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So today is not a topic that you would expect today, right? Because today people are thinking about love and chocolate and roses, and talking about death is kind of maybe uncomfortable. So let's first talk about love. Let's take a deep breath and exhale. And think of love. What is so special about love? Why we talk about love, write about love? Any ideas why love is so special?
It feels good.
It feels good, yes.
It feels good to receive and to give.
It feels good to receive and to give. What else?
Unconditional love for
Unconditional.
yourself and for others.
Yes. So,
No.
why?
Why?
It's
Yeah,
important.
it's like, what is love? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's an
What is
emotion,
love?
and yeah, and like,
And what
like she was
else?
saying, it feels good. It's giving, it's receiving.
So it feels good, giving, receiving. What else?
It's the highest vibration.
Highest vibrations. Yes. What else?
It's the best medication for any mental health disorder out there. It's at the bed of it all.
Yes.
Getting more love.
Mhm.
Connection.
Connection. Yes. To me, one thing is very important. When you love, you make this person or a dog or cat special. There are millions of dogs, millions. I love my dog. I don't care about all other dogs. Like, I do care. I have them, but my dog is my world. And when you love or loved, you feel special, right? You are elevated. And you elevate a person. You tell them you are special. I love it that you exist. So love feels good, right? So think of a person you love, and it could be a dog too. Or if you don't have this spiritual person, if you would have a person, if you imagine that you have this person, and then take a deep breath and close your eyes, and think about seeing them. When you see them, what happens? How do you know you love them? And if you are only dreaming about this person, how would you like to feel when you see them? Maybe there's tingling sensation, maybe your skin feels warm and heart expanding. What is it? You are not indifferent. You respond. Now take another deep breath. Exhale. And think about listening to them. What happens when the sound comes into your ear? What it does to you? Notice that you are not indifferent. You respond. And now take another deep breath. Even deeper exhale. Just exhale. And go inside. And think about touch, maybe holding hands, maybe cuddling on a couch, maybe doing some activity together. What is it that you experience? What is so special? How do you respond? How do you know that you love this person? And take another deep breath and open your eyes. And let's shake a little bit, shake. Breathe and shake. So when we love, and I'm not talking about this feeling that people typically call love, and it's infatuation, and we are crazy, and then we're like, what was I thinking? No, it's different. But love, when a person is growing into you and you grow into them, when they become a part of you, think about how much of what you experience is linked to them, all those energy links. And when people lose a person like this, they cannot just get over it, no matter who you are. You can be very spiritual, you can be labeling yourself, well, love continues beyond death, I'm okay, they're in a good space. No, your body knows it's a lie. You are injured. So I had a client, and she came to me because she just kept having all kinds of issues, one after another. And she was like, I dealt with this one, and the next thing happened. And I dealt with this one, and the next thing happened. What's going on? And because she was a client before, she knew that when we have something like this, when we're like, what's happening? Why all of this is piling up? It's a good idea to check with your unconscious and see if there is anything that you need to access and heal. So it turned out that she experienced a loss about a year before she started having all the issues. And I asked her, how did you deal with this loss? And she said, I did not. I just got busy. She said, I could not deal with it, so I kept myself busy. And if you have done this, when you just cannot deal with something, and you push it down, you push it away, and you just keep busy, it does not go away. If you imagine this ball, beach ball, and you push it underwater, the deeper you push it, the more effort you need, and the more it pushes back until it explodes. So because grief is a price we pay for love, and the deeper is love, the deeper is grief. The more time you spend together, the more you have this energy exchange, the deeper you grow into each other, the more, when it's gone, there is a wound, it's an injury, and you cannot just ignore it. Well, you can, like if you look at my arm, Anna is considered to be very intelligent, right? Mm-hmm. So I discovered that when you take things from the oven, sometimes they're hot. Wow. Yeah, that was a big discovery when I pressed my arm to this tray. I'm like, ouch! And what did I do? I don't want to deal with it. And now it's the healing is delayed because I had to instantly put some ointment and take care of it, right? And I know this, I know those things, and still I did not do it because it's my pattern. Push it aside, push it away, move forward. So. Grief needs space. Grief needs time. And usually people don't have it because in our culture, people just are not given this time, not given this space. So the process that I'm going to show you today is you are not curing grief, you're not healing grief, you're not eliminating grief. You are just giving people a space. And you are ensuring that they are moving. You are just holding space, all you do. So how did I learn this process? If you can get this book, and I will show you to the video, Lisa Higworth. I was at a conference.
Could you pass that around? Can I?
Oh, yeah. It's a wonderful
Thank you.
little book with his process. So I was at a conference and I was like, where to go next? And she is walking past me and saying, are you coming to my presentation? And of course I said, yes, right. And I remember there was something about going on a train, and then I was gone. I did not learn anything. I was in trance. So I had to attend the presentation again when I had a chance. And again, there was something about a train, and they're going on a train, and I went deep into trance again. So I had to attend it 3 times until and I am glad that I did, because with his client, I thought, I have a process. It was sitting right there. And because I did not remember the whole script, I just remember steps, I of course added my stuff. So if you want original, this is it. Today, you're going to have what I do. But I was just blown away, because I could just, there is a difference when you see a process at a conference and then you do it. It's a big difference, because you can go deeper. And I could see her face lighting up, whole body like, relaxing. And she was different. She opened her eyes, she looked different. So since then, I've been doing this a lot. And every time, I like, wow. And often, I'm not sure if it's just an imaginary journey, or they really go into the space when they can connect to this person. I don't know, because often it's just freaking. You feel the energy that's filled the room. And so today, of course, we are in this room. If we have a person who wants to experience it, it's a chair. It's not that kind of chair. But we'll see what you can do. I want you to just see the steps, okay? Rules. First rule, I don't do it if it's a recent loss, because I believe it's a spiritual journey. They have to go through it. If they move through it on their own, it's always better, because it's their way. Only if some time passed and it's obvious that it's causing issues now. Next, if they ask for this, you don't do it if maybe you have a friend and you used to do fun things with a friend and now they're sitting alone in a dark room and cry, and you just want them to come back. You want them to become their old self. You're like, come on, I have a process. No, don't do it. Only if they ask, because you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You just hold the energy, you hold the space. Next rule, get over yourself. You are not here to dispense any insights, wisdom, to show how intelligent you are or how spiritual you are. No, I'm not doing any of this. And it's private. You don't ask them, only if they tell you afterwards. But the whole process is internal. You don't know how to do. You're just giving them a process. You invite them, and then whatever happens. Okay? So you're going to do anything. You're not going to say anything much, right? So you don't have to show on camera. And why I typically keep people off camera in those cases, because sometimes it tears. Sometimes not, but it's possible, right? And if any emotions come, just let it. Just there is the process. Now, before we start, I want to ask you to pull a card, just to see what will come up. If there's anything that we need to. And what did we get? Awakening Gaia and her gentle souls. Then I typically ask a client why you have this card. So if you only will, and if this has some meaning to you.
My daughter's name is Gaia, and she struggles with being a gentle soul. And I, unconditionally love her and want to help her live a happy life. But she struggles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Now, if you were to travel, would you like trains, planes, cars, boats, any other form of travel? What is your preference?
I like boats and trains. Boats. Let's stick with boats.
What would if you were to go on a journey with a special person, what would you choose, train or boat?
Boat.
Boat. Okay. So first we always start with inducing a trance. And in the office, I of course use longer process. Here we will just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and exhale. Just settle into your body. Now take another deep breath and exhale. And allow yourself to relax. You are safe in this room. I will take good care of you. Now on the next breath, You will roll your eyes up, look up, and then when you exhale, you will look down. Okay? Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Now inhale, look up. Hold your breath, hold your eyes up, and exhale. And one more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Look down and relax your eyelids. Allow your eyelids to become soft, relaxed. Imagine gentle energy of relaxation flowing from the top of your head, down your face and down your body. Just settle in your body. It's your journey. It's a private journey. I am here just as a guide. So take another deep breath. Deep breath. And as you continue relaxing, I will talk to the audience a little bit and you just continue relaxing. It's very important to use a process which uses a lot of deep breathing, as much as you can, because when they hold grief, they hold breath. So by asking them repeatedly to take deeper breaths, you start the process of moving energy. Your job is just to move energy. So take another deep breath and slowly just let it out. Relax your shoulders, relax your spine. And if you have a favorite color, imagine you are surrounded in a cloud of this favorite color, whether it's blue, gold, pink, green, whatever is your color. And then slowly inhale this color into your brain and exhale all the stresses, all the external thoughts that you just let go while we are in this process. So breathe in this color and exhale. Exhale all the cloudy, chaotic, stressful energy. Again, breathe this color in and allow every cell to open and receive this beautiful color. Imagine there is this energy of relaxation entering every cell, every fiber of your being. Now imagine yourself walking alongside a body of water. And you can choose whether it's a lake, a river, or the ocean. Just walking, relaxing with every step. You're noticing the colors. You're noticing the smells. Maybe there is gentle breeze. Maybe there is something else that you are aware of. Maybe the smell of water. Notice the weather. Is it warm? Is it cold? Notice the ground under your feet. Just allow yourself to be there 100%. You are approaching a very special pier, the boat launch. And you know there are going to be one special boat. You're going to go on this boat. And you can see this boat. You know which one. And nod your head if you know which boat you need to go on. So take your time and let me know by gently nodding your head when you know, okay, So before you board, on this boat, you will meet a person, and I will, if I can, I will gently hold glasses. Can I do it? Yes. I will be very gentle. I will not touch a glass. You will meet a person, a special person who is no longer on this earth. And you will have a chance to talk to them. When you talk, they will have to listen. That is the rule on this boat. When you talk, they are not able to talk. They will just listen. If there is any risk, any danger, there is a shield all around you. And maybe there is a special spiritual being which will keep you safe. You will have a chance to say to them, not out loud, in your own space, in your private space, in your private time. You will be able to say to them anything you wanted to tell them. Then they will talk and you will listen. I will be right there, but not with you. I will be outside. I will be checking on you from time to time. I will be playing music. And from time to time I will be asking you how you're doing. On the count of 3, you are going to board the boat. 1, 2, 3. You enter the boat. You walk through the boat and you find a place where you can have a good conversation. You ensure that you are safe. There is shield all around you. Your spiritual guides are holding you safe. On the count of 3, you will start your talk. Nod that you are ready. 1, 2, 3. Very important to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. Do you need more time? Yes, you have all the time in the world. Keep breathing and allow the emotions to move through you. As the boat moves forward, so do you. Maybe the rocking of the boat helps you move. Every rocking of the boat, with every wave, breathe and allow yourself to express. Need more time? You are moving to completion. Breathe in. If there anything else that you need to exchange, that you need to say, and as you do, you realize there is a gift. There is a gift for you from this special person. You are holding this gift now. In a moment, the boat will come back to the shore. You will come off the boat, but the person will sail because they have their own journey, you know this. So as the boat moves to the shore, just notice the world around you, holding the gift, ready to step off the boat. The boat touches the land. And if there is anything you want to leave on this boat, you no longer need, anything that you don't want to carry forward, you can leave it on this boat. You can just unload and leave it. On the count of 3, you're stepping from the boat. 1, 2, 3. And you watch the boat departing and sailing into the distance. Now walk alongside the body of water and find a place to look at the gift. Maybe sit down and look at the gift. And is there anything you want to do with it? We want to keep it, we want to throw it in the water, we want to keep it with you or use what's in the gift. It's up to you. Now on the shore there are many rocks, pebbles of all size. And you pick up one, and if there is anything else that you know does not belong to your future, you know you want to release, you put it into a pebble. You breathe it into the pebble. You release it into the pebble. And on the count of 3, you throw it into the water. 1, 2, 3. And spend some time to allow yourself to integrate all the wisdom, all the learning. Allow your body, your mind, your spirit to integrate. And as you walk back, maybe think, what do you want to have in your future, which you've been missing, and it's time to bring it back, only if you want to. When you are ready, you can begin to slowly coming back to this room. I will count to 5. When I say 5, you will come back. 1, returning to here and now, returning to your physical body. 2, breathing in and out. 3, feeling more energy flowing. Your cells are opening up and receiving energy. 4, coming back. And 5, all the way back. Open your eyes. And now, look at me and shake this energy, shake. Now, clean this energy from your hands, point it to the earth, and let it drain. Let it drain, let it drain. If you are willing to pick another card and see what the card is telling you.
Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement.
And not only looking at the word, but look at the image. And just check what that's telling you. I don't need to tell us. It's just for you. the special image is for you. Thank you. Let's you are brave. You are very brave. Thank you. Now, before you go only want, if there's anything, you don't have to tell us details. Anything that you think will be beneficial for people to know, since you experienced it.
Like what my experience was? Or
Just, they have no idea what it's like. So
Yeah.
if anything that you are comfortable to share, so people knew, like
yeah.
anything that you want to want.
It was a beautiful journey. Got to share what I needed to share.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was on a kayak, a kayak that my best friend built and passed away. And so I was like, I'm in her kayak. She was in another kayak with me. And yeah, so,
Yeah.
and then she took off. I was like, should I let her take off in the kayak that I have now? But as she, left and went over the horizon, it's like, just because I can't see her doesn't mean that she's not here.
Yeah.
She's just on a different plane.
On a different level. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
got
you.
to thank her and
Privilege
yeah,
to do it.
yeah, thank her for her life. And, yeah, thank you.
Now, what did you notice?
You let her do a lot of the traveling by herself. You left a lot of time for her to go on her own journey, where you weren't having to lead her. She was, because her wisdom of herself knows where she needs to go. So
Yes.
nicely done. Yeah.
And this is the most difficult part. It's a simple process, very simple, but you have to watch them. Did you notice that I was looking at her? I was noticing how her breathing changes, because I don't want to interfere when she is in the middle. Only when I would sense a change, I would ask, do you need more time? So this, you have to be present. It's not like, okay, they're traveling, I'm on my phone. No, you are with them. You're holding them with your energy. You are fully present. Another thing here, I have to, of course, slightly shorten it. In the office, I give them more time. I use more time to induce them, and typically I take them in and out. Yeah. In and out, in and out, in and out, then they go into the journey, and I always say you have all the time in the world. Important thing, they have to choose. Like if you like trains, I would choose train. But she chose boat, right? So it's her journey. So give them a choice. Metaphor of movement. They are moving through it. They have to have some transportation which allows them to move quicker, like on a train, on a plane. Instead of walking, you move quicker. So unconscious understands it. Also, protection. Even if they say, well, my husband passed away and we had wonderful relationship, wonderful, we were such a good couple, just in case because it could be not. So make sure that they are safe. So there could be a shield, some spiritual guardian, and only one person can talk. That's very important, so they don't go into argument. First, one person says everything, and you usually can see this breathing, and you see some agitation and tears often. And then after they're done, let them speak. And often, it's interesting, often they said this. I never imagined them saying this. And yet it just feels true. Even if a person is saying something that I would never say in life, but that's exactly what is needed. What else? A gift. A gift could be anything. I had people who had a flower, a shell, a ring, and they do something with it. I had a client who said, "Oh, it's a flower," and I put it in a vase, and I know that the flower will eventually die, but it's still, the essence is there. So whatever it is, they learn from it, gift. And often it's a good idea to ask them to live on this train or plane, anything that they don't need anymore. And just in case, if they travel on plane or train, I ask them, imagine a pond, you go off a train and there's a pond and you see a pebble and throw it. Similar process is used when people are when they know that are dying. And they, of course, have to ask you to do it, right? And in this case, you take them from a beginning of life and you ask them to stop. And in this case, train is typically better. So I typically say, do you like trains or any other form of transportation? So if they absolutely hate trains, then they can choose, but typically train. So you ask them to stop at any time when something needs to be hold, like maybe some conflict, maybe guilt, and you ask them to bring all your wisdom, all your knowledge, and then move on. And again, you don't ask them, what is it? You just say, lift your finger or nod if the train has to stop. And then as you stop, observe bring all your resources, wisdom, what did you need, if you could do it again, so the typical work. And then you say, okay, nod your head, done, and move on, move on, move on. And again, you can see people after this.
It's like that sigh of completion.
Yes, yes, because all this, they were holding it. But now it's time to just, okay, let it go. Okay, questions? Any questions that you...
So I don't have a question, but I just have a comment. I just, while she was processing and I was reading through the book that you shared with us, in the book it talks about a person, the facilitator's taking the client through a train session and told the person that to slow the train down, pull the cord once, and to speed it up past things that are maybe not as pleasant. And so I thought that was brilliant, just giving the client the control of what they're able to experience, and then throwing the luggage off the train or things like that. So yeah, it was really...
So original protocol, get this book, because I never could remember scripts, so I just do the process. Any other questions?
So, and I had another question too. So you said that I know this was a shortened session, that you, the person will go down deep and then you'll bring them up. So you're bringing them up and out of hypnosis? Is that...
Yes, it's to help them go deeper.
Yeah, and how do you bring them up? I mean, what's that?
It's very simple. We did it in the beginning.
Open your eyes, close your eyes, and you go deeper.
Yeah.
Fractionation. Yeah.
I noticed it, right? When I ask you, okay, close your eyes and think of love, right? And to do it, you have to go inside.
Yeah.
You have to turn your attention internally, and then you have to bring it outside. And then I said, take another deep breath and think of this. And again, you have to go inside, and then you have to go outside.
Yeah.
Because especially for people who are maybe writing it a little bit, it may be just a big change. Go from, this everyday state, and you're chatting, and all of a sudden you are deep in this mystical state, right? It's a mystical state. You're going into spiritual realm. It's a big drop. So, when you just gently allow them to experience a little bit, and then you talk to them a little bit, and then again you can say, and cards. By the way, cards are a very good way to access our unconscious. So, what did you do? That puppy.
Get it done. It's for my own good.
So why, Jody, do you think you got this card?
Oh, well, first of all, it kind of looks like my beautiful senior hound, who is the sweetest. And yeah, sometimes we need to get things done, and we need to take care of ourselves. So this is how I'm interpreting this, it says, get it done, it's for my own good. It's like reminding me that I also need to take care of myself and get those things done, not just get all the other outside things done. So, yeah. And so I take care of her and everyone else that need to get it done for me. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Judy. And again, to answer this, notice I'm not saying, oh, you got puppy, it means that. No, I don't tell them this. I ask them a question which requires them to go inside, right? You had to disconnect from this room, from us. You had to look at the picture, and you have to access your internal world. And this is what we do. Hypnosis is very simple. So simple. When you really understand it, you just help them to go inside and bring those pieces together, rearrange them. You cannot do it for them.
And each time it's easing them in and helping them to access deeper. Like
Your-
you said, so it's not a big jump.
Your job is to get them there, because unless they spend decades meditating, unless they are spiritual gurus, it's not easy to go there. Especially now when we are so distracted with everything which is on, it's not easy to stop, breathe, and go inside. So you are here for this purpose. Not as some guru who is going to heal this person. No, get over yourself. You are here to watch them, to breathe with them, as I did this notes. I was breathing with him together with her. So she knew in a trance. Her unconscious knew she is safe because I'm right here breathing with her. Right? Unconscious understands it. So this is a skill. So I hope that you enjoyed this.
It was really nice to see her for the people who are watching online. You were right. There were lots of I'll come up.
And talk about it.
Yes. So there were a lot of visual cues, like Anna was just saying, about her expression, her emotion. Anna, when you talked about her feet, like feeling the ground beneath her feet, her toes moved. And so I was sitting close, so I could see that. And so I saw her ground her feet in. And like you said, the breathing and the patterns. And so, the observation, I think that's such a great insight there is, whether we're online and we have them positioned, we might not be able to see their toes always, but we can help position where we can really see their eyes behind their eyelids, their breathing, all of those things so that we can still hold that presence. I think that is really great wisdom. So thank you for sharing. Yeah, Linnea.
Anna, I had the pleasure of you leading me in this.
I know.
Yeah, it was profound.
Oh,
And it was helping me pull together and wrap around my heart and mind some deep grief that I needed to touch about my brother's death. And it was, it'd been a year and a half, I think, since he died. And it was just great. And we used the train.
And you used the train.
Oh, yeah, the train was really great. So, I chose the train.
Yeah.
But I grew up in the Midwest, and we traveled on trains all the time. So
Yeah.
train was really good for
That
me.
was relatable for you and
Yes.
for her,
Yes.
the boat, because her friend had the kayak.
Yes.
And so
Totally.
it
She
made
built it.
complete
She built
sense.
the kayak,
She
actually.
built it. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So you were in her kayak.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah, so everyone's mind will go where it needs and choose what it needs. And there were a couple people I noticed in the room too who had their eyes closed and went along for the ride
I
and
used
had
a
their own journey.
turquoise cloud.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
it was very nice and comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to sometimes just be able to go along when we do demos like that.
Yeah.
We can all benefit from that and have our own experience too. So thank you so much Anna, for sharing. We appreciate you. That was wonderful. All right, and I'll close out for everybody who is watching online, if you're live or you are watching on the replay. And thank you so much for attending today for our NGHWA chapter meeting for February. Happy Valentine's Day. And I think it is really important, we're getting cards on the screen. I think it is really important to talk about grief on Valentine's Day as well, because it's not always a very, a joy-filled type of a day for everyone. There's a lot of people who are dealing with a lot of grief, and it can be both on Valentine's Day as well. So thank you. I think that was wonderful and timely, and it was processing grief and also filled with that love and remembrance that that doesn't leave us just because someone's not physically here with us. So thank you for that. And if you want more information on joining us in our NGHWA chapter and being listed on the website and getting those discounts on our events and building more community with us, you can go to ngh-wa.org. And we will look forward to connecting with you soon. We are meeting next month, second Saturday again, March 14th. And so all of that will be listed, all the places. And I'm glad that everyone who could be here today live or online was here with us. So thank you so much.